Before I begin the video, I will remind you to please click like if you like my content, and subscribe to our channel, tell a friend, and more importantly, go to our website and send us your email address to become a VIP, that we can send you announcements and VIP benefits that we'll think of as we go along. So thank you very much, and let's go on. Hi, I'm miltonchang of Bonsaiheirloom. I want to work on this juniper, which I salvaged from my upright tree, that half of it died off, and there was very little growth here. And I played with it, oriented, I'll say about 5 years ago, and I decided to make it into this unusual cascade shape. That's actually the apex of the informal upright, and that's the other branch. I think it's going to look quite different. And in the process of working on this tree, I broke this branch. And you can see I used a rope to tie it together to salvage this branch, and it's still alive, and then this part is still alive. So I can use this as a lower branch to shape it. So a couple of things. One is that you can salvage a nearly dead tree into a nice looking bonsai, taking advantage of the age. And then the other one is that when you break a branch, don't panic. You can tie it together and it will fuse back together again. So today I would like to work on this tree after I let it grow for probably a year and maybe apply a slightly different technique. When I first started, I do drastic cutting to shape it to the way I like it, and then let it grow out. It's a clip and grow. And now I have a planted design opportunity. Now I will try to do a little bit of wiring. I don't want to be a purist not to do wiring, and try to speed up the design cycle. And so that's what I do. And looking at this tree, I think there are two possibilities. I can make this the apex, or make this the apex, or make both of them apex, and then decide later what to do. So in fact, that's what I'll do, and I'll try to now shape this tree. So I would have this branch coming up, this going down, and this going this way. So I will cut off here. And let this branch come down and make this branch dead as a chin. And then this branch, I would let it protrude a ways. So I'll cut it off here. So this will branch out. So basically, always the idea is to form an informal asymmetrical triangle. That tends to how most tree grows. And train your eye to feel comfortable with that configuration, in a sense of it sticks out a little bit more to one side than the other to create asymmetry. You're looking for symmetry as well as asymmetry to balance off the design of the tree. So now you can see this side, this is coming up, going down, and going sideways. Now let me work on the other side. Like this little bit can become the apex. And then this branch is coming out this way, long. And then this branch is shorter so it doesn't block the view behind. Now come up front and take a look at the rough idea of this tree. Basically, you will have a tree that goes up like this, and this one goes up like that, two apex. Then it's coming down, and this one's coming down to form this triangle. And I will let this one grow very long someday, and then this grow a little bit shorter, so the tree will be like this, and like this. So that's the asymmetry, right? And then at a distance, you can see this is roughly the shape of the tree. So what I will do is that I'll do a little bit of wiring to give you some idea of what I do about wiring. I'll teach you a little bit about wiring, share with you what I know about wiring. And then in the future, and then afterwards, I'll do more detailed wiring to speed up the design process. And then to give you an idea of what the tree will look like, maybe I'll show you next month, a month afterwards, to see how to settle out. Yeah, I think I probably should have let this grow a little bit longer, but that's okay. But the most important part is to wire the apex. So in this case, I will let this apex grow taller. But what's really important is to put these in the right position. And to tell the truth, I still do not like the detailed wiring. I prefer using anchor wiring as a quick way to get it to the angle rough design I like. And then I can have do the detailed wiring for the next round of ramifications. So like this branch, I really like it to be down a ways, and just like a older branch drooping under its own weight. So I would anchor a little bit using the wiring technique way of anchoring a wire. Now you can see this branch is now at about the right angle, and this branch is going up too high. I rather like it to go down some, so I will also anchor it this way. So clip and grow, and then anchor wire, and then the next phase is detail wiring, because the next level of detail is let the branches at the branches that you have anchored down into more ramification, and that shows up. Now you can see these branches coming down, and that one not very thick, I can wire it to get it to shape quickly. Don't wrap it too tight to give it room for expansion. As the trunk branch gets thicker, it wouldn't eat into the wire, wouldn't eat into the branch. So now I can bend this wire at will, right, to this shape. Not quite, but almost. So now I'm done on this branch. So that part of the tree will grow up like this. That's the apex. And then it comes down like this. And then this one I'll do likewise. And like this branch, I really like it to go down a little bit more. So I would use an anchor wire to pull it down. So this is the next step in the wiring and the shaping. And I would take about 3 months or 6 months to show you this tree, update this tree again. And you can see it's beginning to have the shape of the triangle, irregular triangle, that this is going to come up, this is going to come to this high, this one will come up, and then go to this high. So this will be the kind of the asymmetry, and this is a nice cascade. You can imagine this growing out of the side of a mountain to be like this, struggling in the rough weather. This is a salvaged tree from a dying juniper, upright juniper bonsai that I've trained for many, many years. It was in a 36-inch box. I cut it back to make it into an informal upright about this high. Then one side of it died, which is this side. So I kind of play around. This is one of the side branches, and eventually make it into this shape. And I patched this one up after I broke one branch, and then let it grow for about, I'd say, 2 years. And it gave me a lot of branching for reshaping. And then now I created this basically asymmetrical Cascade bonsai informal, but I think it's very different from any other Cascade bonsai, so it'll be a nice tree. Well, thank you very much for watching today's video. Subscribe to our channel and tell a friend. And most importantly, go to our website and sign up to become our VIP so that we can send you announcements of special considerations. Thank you very much. See you next week.